Welcome back to the channel. I'm Dan Brown, and I got a great piano lesson ready for you today. In this lesson, you're going to learn how to play Silver Wings by Merle Haggard. And after you go through this lesson a couple times, you're going to be able to put on the Merle Haggard recording of this from 1969 and play right along with it. So that's our goal today, is to get you ready for this. I'm going to show you the chords and everything you need to know to play this song. So the song that we're going to work on today, Silver Wings, is in the key of E, and you can see the circle of chords here for the key of E. I want you to first notice that at the top you got E, and you got B7, and then A. Those are the three major chords that you play when you're in the key of E. And then in the pink, you've got some minor chords. You've got F sharp minor, C sharp minor, and G sharp minor. We're only going to use one of those today. And then all of the chords that are in yellow are chords that you're not going to need to use today. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to show you the chords and how to play those. And then we'll play through the song together one time. And then you'll be able to play through the song on your own one time. So let's get started. The first chord that I want to show you is E, and we'll start with the left hand. I want you to take E with your pinky and E with your thumb. We call that an octave, and everything you do today in this song is going to be in octaves. And when I'm playing country, I'm using octaves all the time. Really, I'm using octaves all the time, even if the song I'm playing is not country. I think pretty much, I'm using octaves all the time, and I'm going to show you how to do that. So go ahead and grab your E's here. There's an alternate note, and I'll just play it and hold it down. It's this B right here. And whenever you're in E and you're alternating, it just means that you're playing your E's, you're playing this alternate note, and you're going back and forth between these. Now, while you're doing that, you're going to put a chord, you're going to drop a chord in. So it's going to go bass, chord, like that. Let me show you the chord. I'm going to take my E's and move them down here just so it's easier for you to see. With your thumb, play the G sharp, and with your pinky, play the E. That's the E chord that we're going to use. And for this song, I've picked out the very best positions for these chords, and I think it's going to be really manageable for you. And later on, if you want to play some different chord inversions, you can. But this is your E. So here's what we're going to do. Let's try this. I want you to do it with me. We're going to play bass, chord, alternate, chord, like that. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. If you're a beginner, this might feel awkward. It's a new skill for you, and it's going to take some time for you to get used to doing this, but you will get there. The next chord I want to show you is this B7. Let's start with the B's. You got B and B here, and your alternate note is this F sharp right here. So you're going to play B, alternate, B, alternate, and back. I want to tell you the rule about alternating, and the rule is this. If you're staying on the chord, you can alternate. So say you're playing the B7, as long as you're staying there, you can keep playing this alternate, but when you know you gotta move, don't alternate. Just play your B and then a B again, and then you would go back to your E or wherever you're going, but you don't want to alternate if you're going to move. That's the rule. That's the rule not just for B, but for all the chords that we're going to play today. So in the right hand, here's your B7 chord. It's A with your thumb, F sharp with your pinky. It's just a 2-note chord. Let's try that. Let's play it together. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Bass, chord, bass, chord. I want to remind you of just 2 things. One is that you can always pause the video for, say, 30 seconds and play through these chords to just try them out. You can also slow any YouTube video down really easily with the controls. So we've looked at E, we've looked at B7. The next chord that I want to show you is the F sharp minor, and you're going to use F sharp here, and you're going to take the same 2 notes that you just used for your B7. If you play them with an F sharp bass, that becomes an F sharp minor. And again, I'm going to move my bass notes down here so you can just see this part right here. It's A with your thumb, F sharp with your pinky. And again, what we're going to do, you're going to play bass, chord, bass, chord, and you're going to alternate with this note right here. So you have your F sharps and C sharp. Let's do that together. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Bass, chord, bass, chord. I'll slow down a little bit. Now say we're going to move. Okay, and notice that I played 2 of these instead of alternating that time. The next chord that I got to show you is the F sharp major. And the only difference between that chord and the one we just played, so let's get our F sharp back. The alternate note is still the same, so everything in your left hand is still the same. So instead of here, you're just going to bring this note up to make it major, and we're going to do the same thing. Bass, chord, bass, chord. Let's do it together. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Bass, chord, So those are the 4 chords that you're going to play. Let's do a quick review. You have E, you have B7, and I'll hold it. I want you to grab those. I'll just hold it for a minute. Now, notice that I'm going to move here to an F sharp bass, but these same 2 notes will now make your F sharp minor. And guys, if all the terminology and stuff is confusing to you, just trust me on this. I'm giving you some good chords here, and when we play through this song together, you'll see that they are going to sound great. The next one is F sharp major. Okay, you can hear it brighten up right there. Those are the 4 chords. Now there is one little place where the E, and I want you to just copy me here, and there is one place where the E drops to an E flat, and I want you to just copy what I do. So play your E in the left hand and your chord. Now E flat. Okay, so it just, everything drops down a half step. Let me show you that again. So play E and E and E flat. So bass, chord, and then right back. Okay, there's just one little place, and if you think about the song, maybe you'll already know where that is. So what we're going to do next, we're going to play through this together, and I want you to just do the best you can. We're going to slow it down, so just do the best you can, copy what I do, and remember, it might be a little bit bumpy this time, but you can always come back and try this again. This is the chord chart for Silver Wings, and let's go through it. The introduction is going to have 4 measures of the E. You can see it right here. And then the verse is going to have E, the F sharp minor, B7, and it goes back to E. So these are our 4 chords. The chorus is a little bit different. It's going to go to the F sharp minor, going to go to the B7, and it's going to go to E and then drop down to the E flat. You can see the E flat there on line 4. It's going to go to the F sharp, stay there for a couple measures, and then the B7. Now after you play the chorus, you got to go back to the verse and play that again. And at the end of the song, you're going to play what's called the refrain, just the part that you do at the end. It'll be the F sharp minor, the B7, and the E. So you just repeat the last line. So it would be line 3 is what we're going to repeat. All right, let's give it a try. We're on the A. That's the introduction. Now the verse starts right here. Okay, we're going to go to the F sharp minor. Alternate. Go to the B7. You can walk up if you want. Here's our E again. We're on line 3. F sharp minor right here. B7. And we're going to go to the chorus. Here's that E flat. F sharp, G7, right? Here. Go back to your verse. So we're on line 2. F sharp minor, right here. F sharp minor's coming up. E7 now. We're going to play line 3 again. Ready? Just stay on your E. Just hold that out and stay with the strings. And that's it. Okay, now it's your turn to play this on your own, and you won't be able to hear the piano, but I'll have my hands on the piano so you'll be able to see what I'm doing. So again, do the best you can. Try to follow the chord chart as well as you can. And just remember, it'll be a little bit bumpy at first, but you can always come back and try this anytime you like. Okay, I hope you did well with that. Just remember, when you get up to speed, you can play right along with Merle Haggard while he's singing this song. If you found this lesson helpful, leave me a comment, and remember the PDF for the chord chart is in the description. And I just want to say thank you for joining me today, and I'll see you back real soon. Bye-bye.